Hi, it's Kim Wilson again. We're back with our third card for this month's virtual card class. And I'm featuring right now the Celebrate Sunflower stamp set. And this whole suite of products, it's actually they call it a mega suite because it's got two bundles in it. We used the jars I think in June we used it in a class, and today we're going to use the Celebrate Sunflowers. And these these are a really popular set of both the dies and the stamps. You can see the intricate sunflower die here, and then there's also an outline, and the same with the leaves, and then some extra little pieces as well. So Celebrate Sunflowers, and this goes along with called the Flowers for Every Season suite. And so there's designer paper that goes with that, and some ribbons and all sorts of fun things. But today I am going to feature the cards and envelopes because it's so easy when you have a card and envelope already ready to go to make multiple cards. Like I need a bunch of thank you cards, so here's an easy way to do that with these cards and envelopes. And this Flowers for Every Season bundle and suite uses all the in colors. And so another nice thing is I used for this suite the in color, what do they call this? The in color designer series paper stack. So all the in colors, and these are kind of a more basic design rather than the floral designs. So that's what I've used here on the outside for our little mat there, and then added the flowers. And the card pack gives you two of every color. So when you have your kit, you'll see you might not have this exact color combination. So some people have the bumblebee and the cinnamon, and some people will have the just jade and the misty moonlight, and so in different combinations. So we could use all the different cards. And I'm going to grab one of my kits here, and we'll see what we get here. Okay, it looks like we've got a Misty Moonlight card and envelope. And here's all the pieces inside. And we'll get this put together. So this is our favorite layout card. So this is basically just putting things together. So we do have a little stamping of our sentiment here. So I have the thanks a bunch from the Celebrate Sunflowers. If you don't have this stamp set, you can find a birthday stamp or a thank you stamp that you have that will fit in this die cut. The die cut is from the Tasteful Labels dies, and again we used these dies in June, in our June class. They're very handy, all sorts of different sizes of labels that you can use. Let me see if I have oh, I do have this here from the last time. Different Tasteful Labels dies. I think we used some of these smaller ones last time in the June class, but all different sizes and shapes of labels. So that's a handy tool to have on hand. All right, so ink pad, yes, just jade. I'm going to use that color, and then stamp our thanks a bunch right there. And that's basically it for stamping. We're just going to assemble now. So all our pieces and put them together. We're going to start with the background paper. And the nice thing about Stampin' Up! Papers is there's two sides to every paper. So I could use the words, or I think I'll use the wood grain. And we'll get some adhesive on the back here and get that together. Just a few dots will hold that in place. It's looking good already. Okay, it looks, I gave everybody a little piece of ribbon. So this ribbon comes in the 5 in colors. I'm going to use my silicone mat here so I don't get my surface all full of glue. Well, I usually use my tape runner for ribbons because it is less apt to seep through, but I just put a little bit on there. And then greeting. And what I would do first is play with your arrangement. And you might want to put the greeting on the top or someplace else. So have everything laid out how you would like it, and then put everything together. Oh, I'm going to have trouble lining this up again. Let me see. Oh, here's the trick. There's one little petal here that kind of curves away over, and then it's followed by a few others that do, but that first little one, if you can find that spot right there, that's where those line up. So again, I'm going to put this on the back of my silicone mat, find a spot that's not sticky, and use my sponge to add some glue to the back there. And I'll add a couple little dots to that inner circle too. All right, find that little spot again. Oh, I did it this time, yay. And hold that down in place for a little bit. And then we're going to do the same thing with the leaf. We're going to add a little glue to the back of this leaf. I think my glue is starting to dry up, but you can see that when it's dry, it just sticks right up like that. So easy to use it, the silicone mat, when you're gluing small objects like this. Keep the glue off your work surface. So stick the leaf together, then we'll put the flower on. Let's see, and then the leaf underneath that. And I have it so it kind of hangs a little bit over my sentiment. And then we've got center here, and we'll grab a Stampin' Dimensional and stick up the center there. So it can't get easier than that. Of course, I did all the work of the die cutting for you, but that's all right. All right, so you learned a little trick with adding your adhesive, and a fun layout, and a quick, easy way of using the cards and matching envelopes to make quick and easy cards. All right, so let's show you a couple more here. Here's the first one I did. I used like I used every single of the in colors, and it's kind of cool with the magenta sunflower, but I was just a little too wild for me, so I went with the other ones with using two colors, and I think I like those a little better. Let's see if I have I'm not sure where the other color was, but anyhow, there's a couple of those, and then I wanted to use some of the other die cut pieces, so there's a couple of using those little sprigs, and again the same sort of designs using my extra pieces. And this gold is actually the outside of the Forever Greenery, those gold accents that we used last month. And again, we've got the little gold hoops that we used last month. Okay, there's one where I just cut the sunflower in half, so you could get two cards out of that. Cutting it in half. Here's just kind of a whimsical look at the sunflower, putting a little sentiment in the center and making it a little stem out of cardstock. And then I wanted to try a new technique. Well, it's not a new technique, but this is just love this. A soft suede here and crumb cake here, and then I stamped in the soft suede. And then I just took a blender pen and some craft white ink and just filled in all those petals. So it takes a little while to fill in the petals, but as you're coloring, that white color just kind of seeps into the paper and it gives you that muted look that I just love. So there's those. And then I wanted to try using the little stamped sunflowers. So there's another fun card and another one of our designer papers. Okay, of course I wanted to try watercolor wash in the back on that one. And some of our gold gems. Okay, here's the jar again that we used in June, and this time I just just punched out the jar, and then I embossed it with I think that's the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. So there's that. And then here's one just with the leaves. It's just a real simple layout. And then these I probably showed you in June when we did this design with the triangles. Do you remember the triangle cards we did in June? So these three actually used the sunflower stamps, and you can see that the sunflower is stamped on the die cut, and the sentiments are also from the Celebrating Sunflowers stamp set. So we've got right there to show those off, and again the new in colors. So this whole layout is, I think, let's see, June would be Unit 3 in our group, so all the instructions for those would be in Unit 3. And the instructions for the card we did today and the ones previously will be in Unit 5 for August. I hope you guys are enjoying the virtual classes. I'm having fun getting them ready and finding fun designs for you guys and getting the kits ready and sent out and all that fun stuff. I miss having you here in person, but I'm glad we can at least connect online. And if you have any questions or comments, put in the comments for the video, and I'll get back and check on those today. And I hope you enjoyed class for today. There's 3 videos, 3 cards, and they'll all be posted in Unit 5. And if you'd like to order online, here's my website and the host code for this month. And if you want to just do a porch pickup, you can just call or email me, and I can get that in for you. I know we covered a lot of fun products this month, so it's hard to choose which is your favorite. I guess I'm lucky because I get to pick them all. So I had fun with all of these, the sunflowers, the blossoms and blooms, and our fun full card with the whales. That was really fun.